Hi guys, this is a small little video just to show you how to set up hyperlinks on the Podiatric CPD and also help guide you into developing staff aspects to find the actual Podiatric CPD area on the internet. Once you've got your main login page, you've logged in, you've entered your normal code and you've gone into the intranet, hit the developing staff. From here you can see straight down the centre, Podiatric CPD is located. Just click on that, left click, go straight on in. There's a small little introductory document just giving you a bit of a run through of expectations and how to try and use the site as best as possible. It's an idea, but obviously it's a work in progress, so we can always adapt it. It's always useful if you're not pretty au fait with the computer world, and just to get a bit of an update on little things if you're not used to using a forum-based way of sharing information. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head to troubleshooting. Just going to click on troubleshooting to get us something to work with, and then we're going to go into the actual forum itself and post a reply, and from this reply I'm going to show you how to create a hyperlink. So if we scroll right down to the bottom, get ourselves set up, what I've decided to do is select a website here which we're going to use as the main link, so the British Medical Journal. In this instance here I'm going to use this top link at the top and to use that as my main hyperlink. So I'm going to copy and paste that, so you can either right click on that and then do copy, or if you're feeling tech savvy you can do Control C and that does exactly the same effect. From here you'll move into whatever it is you're typing. So this is the BM Journal site. And in this instance, rather than having a massive copy and paste where I could paste the entire link and it would take up half of the actual space, you can simply select the two words. And the nice thing about most normal selects is if you do half of it, it will actually select the full amount for you. You can then click this tiny little insert link, or the little chain in the corner. First left click that, and then it will ask you for your URL, which is essentially your web address. So in this instance I'm going to do Control V, V for vector. But also you could obviously right click and then say paste, and that would do the same effect. You'll paste it in there. In text to display you'll see that it's got the same text that it's just highlighted. In this particular instance you may want to take away that little space at the end, so what happens is when the hyperlink is created, the underline is specifically under the words and not all over the place, and you can give it a title if you want. Target in this instance is none or new window. What that means is if someone clicks on your link, does it open up a separate window for them, or does it mean that they have to then use the current window they're in? I always select new window because I always find it very frustrating when you click on a new link and you end up losing what you're on, because sometimes you want to read both and reflect back. And if people don't want to, then they can always close down the original one they were working on. So I'm going to click OK on it. Add an extra space away from what I've just done. And that's it in a nutshell, guys. So you've gone in, you've logged on, you've chosen what you want to write about, and then you've added a hyperlink. Simply add a comment, and this will add this to the discussion board. And you should see, if we scroll back down now, that this is the BMJ, and unfortunately we keep getting this is something to do with the actual site itself. It's nothing to do with what we're doing, it's just the platform, which is SiteKit, and that's basically what we use to create all our intranet. There's not much you can do other than go back into it, and then you can physically delete these annoying little things, and just tidy up the actual forum itself, so you end up having this lovely clear coherent text. It doesn't always work, sometimes you have to go back in a couple of times, and that can be frustrating. I see it's still kept it no matter what I do, so in this instance we're just going to leave well alone, but that should give you enough of an explanation to see how to go in, where to find it, how to put in a small little bit of text, and then add a hyperlink so that you've not got lots and lots of text blocking up with too many links with all these random characters that don't really make sense, and they don't really need to be seen whilst you're reading it. What you want is the link to the important bits when you require it. I hope that helps, guys. If you've got any questions, just drop me an email and that should get you sorted for most things on the internet.